Hello, welcome to LeadMaster. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the reporting options available for the Smart Queue and new fields associated with the Smart Queue. To begin, let's take a look at reporting. Go up to the Reports menu. The Smart Queue report is in the Productivity section. Select the Smart Queue report and click Go. You have an option of selecting one or more of the Smart Queues in there. In this case, I'm going to take a look at trade show leads, and you'll also want to filter it for a time frame. I'm going to say in the last 120 days. This shows you how many records are resting in the first, second, third attempt. Personally, I like this better in a bar chart, so I'm going to save this to my dashboard. Now that it's been saved to the dashboard, I can go ahead and change that to a bar chart. Let's do that now. So now I can see how many records are available, how many have been assigned, how many are untouched, how many I've attempted once, twice, 3 times, etc. Now let's take a look at the report inside the Smart Queue. For each of these queues, I can click the Select button to get additional information. There's a knowledge base article that explains how each of these are calculated. Let me bring that up now. The total number of records are the records that you found from the search results. Available records are records that are not completed, not on hold, and not on rest. Completed records are those records that are marked completed via workflow. The assigned records are those that are assigned to either an account manager or a partner rep. Records that are on hold have been marked on hold via workflow. Resting records are those that have a rest time greater than 0, they're not completed, and not on hold. Untouched records are records that have not been viewed by any user from any Smart Queue. And finally, the call attempts 1 through 5 and more. Anytime a record is viewed in a Smart Queue, the call attempt is automatically incremented. Clicking on the Select button will quickly give you an idea of the status of each queue. Now let's take a look at some of the new fields. Go to Administration and choose Customize Pages. There are 2 places that the new fields appear. At the contact level, we have number of call attempts, date last called, number of dials, and time zone. We also have those fields on the search page. Date last called, number of dials, call attempts, and time zone. So let's do a search for the number of call attempts. Let's take a look at the call attempts equal to 3. Here are all of the contacts that have been tried 3 times. And you can see there's a new column in my search result, number of call attempts. To see the new fields, you have to go to the contact level. To start, click on the company to get to the record level. Then, click on the contact to get to the contact level. And here you can see my call attempts and my time zone. My date last called needs to be updated by workflow, and I don't have a workflow to timestamp that for the date last called. One of the things you might want to consider is that you can now set up Smart Queues via time zone. Whenever records come into the system, they are automatically timestamped with a time zone based upon the area code in North America. This concludes the video on reporting options and new fields available for the Smart Queue.